Good morning students. Now this is Saboni Dhara once again in Dhara Online Education. Today we will going to solve with the CBSE 10th standard chapter number 10 circle exercise 10.2. Question number first, from a point Q. So I just show you exactly where it is. From a point Q, the length of the tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter, which is already mentioned here. And the distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. They are talking about this. The radius of the circle is what? So we need to calculate this exactly with this figure. Okay, I mean to say this particular OP. Alright, so the option is already given: 7 centimeter, 12 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 24.5 centimeter. So let's begin with the solution here. In the given solution, it is shown that let O, that is particularly O, be the center of the circle. Of course, this is the center of the circle. Given that OQ is already given with 25 centimeter and PQ is 24 centimeter. This is one. Okay. So as the radius is perpendicular, as you can see, the radius is what? Perpendicular. Okay, this is called perpendicular. Okay, so perpendicular to the tangent, which shows the tangent at a point of contact, therefore OP is perpendicular to QP. So OP is perpendicular to PQ. Okay. So applying by the Pythagoras theorem in triangle OPQ, that is, they are talking about OPQ. OP square plus PQ square, that is PQ square, is equals to OQ square, that is OQ square. Okay, so this is what called, with the help of the Pythagoras theorem, this is OQ is the hypotenuse side. Okay, and OP is the another one side of the Pythagoras theorem, and PQ is another Pythagoras theorem's one side. Okay, so by substituting the values, we will come to know that OP square plus 24 the whole square is equals to 25 the whole square. By making the and taking out the square root on 24 and 25, we are getting 625 and 576. Therefore OP square is equals to 49 and OP is equals to, जब स्क्वायर निकालेंगे यहाँ पे हम लोग लिख सकते हैं that by taking square root, sorry for the writing, it's very dangerous writing it is. So you just need to mention here in the bracket, by taking out the square root from both the sides, you will get what? OP is equals to 7. So we have concluded that OP is equals to 7. Therefore the radius of the circle is what? 7. So as you know, this is what this particular option, the very first option shown. This is the first option. Alright. So now this is the another sum of 10.2. Question number 2. In the given figure, if TP, that is TP and TQ are the two tangents. So you can see these all are what? Tangent. You might be aware that if a circle and if one line is touching and passing through only with a one point, it means what? It is a tangent. I know my drawing is very poor over here, but you can understood very well what do you mean by tangent. So in the given figure, TP and TQ are the two tangents to a circle with center O. So with a center O, so that angle POQ, that is POQ is 110 degree, then angle PTQ, that is PTQ, I'm talking about this particular angle, okay. So then angle PTQ is equal to how much degree they are talking about, okay. So let's start with the solution. Here in the solution it is given that TP, that is TP and TQ are the tangent in the figure, which is already mentioned in the question. Therefore, the radius drawn to this tangent will be perpendicular to the tangent. So this will be perpendicular with this tangent and this will be perpendicular to PT tangent, okay. Thus OP, that is OP is perpendicular to TP, that is TP, okay. So this is perpendicular with each other, okay. And OQ, that is OQ is perpendicular to QT, okay. Angle OPT, that is OPT is equals to 90 degree because it is perpendicular, okay. And OQT is also showing what? Perpendicular with each other. Now in a quadrilateral, that is POQT, this is a quadrilateral which you can see very well, showing quadrilateral shape. So the sum of all the interior angles, if I'm talking about this, all are called as interior angles, is how much? 360 degree. They are called as 360 degree. So angle OPT, that is OPT plus POQ plus OQT, that is OQT and QTP. So these all angles they are showing us. I am repeating again OPT, that is OPT, this angle OPT, okay. Then they are adding POQ, this angle, plus OQT, this angle, and PTQ, that is PTQ, this angle, okay, is equals to, altogether it is what? 360 degree. So by substituting the values, as you can very much understand that as OP and OQ are perpendicular to PT and QT, so of course these all are what? Nothing but the 90 degree. These all are what? 90 degree, and this is already given 110. So with that information we can conclude and we can substitute all the angles over here, and only the remaining part is PTQ, that is PTQ is 360. So by adding and after subtracting, by changing their place, we will come to know that PTQ is what? 70 degree. So hence the option is this one is right. Okay, I hope you all understand. Thank you. So now we will going to start with the question number 3. If tangents PA, that is PA, and PB, that is PB, from a point P to a circle with a center O are inclined to each other of an angle of 80 degree. So you can see very well here it is 80 degree. Okay. Then angle POA means they are talking about POA is equal to how much degree? So as we have already done the last sum, so we can understand with the help of this particular sign that angle A is what? It is perpendicular, it is showing as OA is perpendicular to PA. So it's just a rough idea which we can assume. Okay, so therefore the radius drawn to this tangent will be perpendicular to the tangent. Thus OA, as I just told you that OA is perpendicular to PA, that is PA, and OB is perpendicular to PB, that is PB. So angle OBP, that is OBP, is equals to 90 degree, and OAP, that is OAP, is also what? 90 degree. It's already shown in the figure. So in quadrilateral AOBP, that is AOBP, they are talking about this particular quadrilateral AOBP. Okay, so all the sum of the interior angles is 360, as already we have done the earlier sum. So with the help of all the angles we can take it, all the angles, that is OAP, okay, this angle, plus APB, that is APB. Okay, next one is PBO, and BOA, that is BOA, is what? 360 degree. Okay, so by substituting all the values here, we can get angle BOA, that is BOA, we can get this. Okay, so in triangle OPB and OPA, that is OPB and OPA, AP is equals to BP, AP is equals to BP, that is a tangent from the point. OA and OB is what exactly? These two are radius of the circle, we can say that radii of the circle. Then OP is equals to OP, so OP is equals to OP is what? It is a common side of this particular triangles. So therefore triangle OBP, that is OBP, okay, this particular triangle is congruent to triangle OPA, that is OPA, this. Okay, with the help of SSS congruent criteria, that is side. So we took this side, okay, we took this side, and also we took this, the common side. Okay, with this we can conclude that. Thus angle POB, that is POB, is equals to POA, POA that is POA is half of AOB, that is AOB. I just repeat the angles once again. Angle POA, that is POA, is half of angle AOB. Okay, so as we just taken out the triangle, that is 100. Okay, so 100 divided by 2 gives you what? 50. So angle POA is what exactly? 50. So hence our first option is what? Correct. Okay, so this is what the solution with the option. So if any option is given in your question, you need to solve this complete entire sum, and it is very easy. Once you will see, you will come to know how to solve it. Okay, thank you. So now we will going to focus on question number 4. Prove that the tangents drawn at the end of a diameter of a circle are parallel. So how it will be in the parallel? So let's start with the answer. The figure is already given. So this is the circle, which is, you can see here very well, this is a circle, okay, this particular circle, and these are the parallel lines, right? So sorry, this is the parallel lines. Fine. So now let AB, that is A and B, okay, be a diameter. Of course it is a diameter because it is crossing the in between with the center O, okay. So it is AB is a diameter of the circle, and the two tangent, that is PQ and RS are drawn at point A and B, okay. So these are the main 2 points respectively. Radius drawn to this tangents will be perpendicular to the tangent. Of course this is drawn on these 2 parallel lines, so of course you can see very well it is a perpendicular with each other, okay. It is perpendicular with each other, okay. So now OA, that is OA is perpendicular to RS, okay, and OB is perpendicular to PQ. Angle OAR, that is OAR is 90 degree. Likewise OAS is also what? 90 degree. So these both are what? 90 degree each. Angle OBP, that is OBP and angle OBQ are also 90 degree each, okay. So both are what? 90 degree each. It can be observed that angle OAR, that is OAR is equals to 90 degree OAS, and OBQ is also what? 90 degree. So hence we can prove that OAR, that is OAR is equals to OBQ. They are talking this particular 90 degrees, okay. So it is called what? Alternative interior angles, okay. So we can say that both are what? Equal with each other, because they both are 90 degree and perpendicular with each other, okay. On the other hand, OAS, that is OAS, this particular angle, right angle triangle, and OBP are alternative triangle, right? So with this we have done this also. So since alternate interior angles are equal, line PQ, that is PQ, and RS, that is RS, will be parallel with each other. Of course this statement shows what? That these both are what? Parallel with each other. So we have proved that the tangent drawn at the end of a diameter of a circle are what? Parallel with each other, okay. Thank you.